Aprende en casa a través de la televisión. Levántate con energía y conéctate con la estrella. Prepara tu lápiz, bolígrafo y cuaderno, porque Meduca presenta Conéctate con la estrella.
Hi guys! Welcome back to Conéctate con Estrella, an initiative of the Minister of Education for you guys, students of 9th grade. My name is Teacher Elsie, and today we are going to be talking about relationships. Before we start our class, I want you to remind you that you should wash your hands really well and always disinfect all the areas that are around you. Remember, if you take care of yourself, you are safe and everyone around you will be safe. Also, use your mask, avoid touching with other people, and avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth when you're outside. In this space, we want to always be practicing. I always tell you that the key of English is to practice. So I would like you to have a few things with you. I would like you to have a sheet of paper or a notebook, and I would also want you to have pencil, pen, or an eraser if you're using pencil. For this class, I want you to also have a camera, and you will see why. Now we can start. Today we have a goal. Our goal is that we will learn about the different friends and family relationships we can find inside and outside of school and our communities. So last week we talked about the values that students practice in order to have a good relationship in our schools and in our communities. Do you remember? We're gonna do a little recap, shall we? So always, if you remember all the things that we did last class, just put your notebook, open it, and search all the terms that we discussed, okay? So let's do a little recap. So, we have the words from last class. We have all the values that we learned last class. Do you remember them? They were really simple, and something that we did new last class was that we used these terms in sentences. How can you use these words in sentences? Do you remember? Good. So let's rewind a little bit. Let's start with the pronunciation again. Responsibility, tolerance, sincerity, kindness, motivation, and trust. Are you responsible? Are you tolerant? Are you sincere? Are you kind with your family and friends? Are you motivated for this class? Are you motivated now for this class? And do you trust people? Do you trust your family and friends? Let me know. So, if you already know these terms, then let's do a little practice so you can see if you remember them or not, okay? So, we have different sentences and we have all these images that represent the terms that we already discussed. So let's start with number one. She is always. Look at picture number one. What does that mean? That's right, responsible. So she is always responsible. Great job. Number two. We always practice at home. Do you remember what that is? Let's rewind this. Let's rewind, see the images, and then put it in the sentence. So what does it mean? That's right. We always practice tolerance at home. That's very important. Number three. ... is crucial in friendships. Let's rewind the images again. And now, put it in the sentence. What do you see? What does image number 3 means? Sincerity. That's right, sincerity. So I'm gonna put it here. Sincerity is crucial in friendships. Number 4, my mom helps me every time. What do you see in image number 4? That's right, kindness. So my mom's kindness helps me every time. Good job. Only 2 left. Okay, number 5. is the key for success. What does number 5, image number 5 means? Motivation. That's right. Motivation is the key for success. Last but not least, Teacher Elsie, her students. What is image number 6? Trust. Yes. So Teacher Elsie trusts her students. I trust you guys. I know that you can learn English. So we're doing it together, and it's a great job that you did this. If you didn't do it, don't worry. Just recap in your notebook, see your notebook again, see all the words, and then you can finish this. Okay? Cool. So to start this class, I will show you a little video. And this video, it's one of my favorite videos of all time because it represents something that I know you will know what it is, but I will not tell you. So when you look for it, do it, watch it, see everything that's happening, because at the end of the video, I will ask you some questions, okay? So without further ado, let's watch this video. Oh my god, guys, that was so emotional. Did you guys like this video? I hope you do. And I hope you understand what the message of this video is, because we are gonna ask a few questions for you guys. We have 3 questions. Each question have 3 different answers, and I will help you finish it if you have a time. So remember what you see in the video and then answer the questions with me, okay? So let's start with the first question. What happened at the beginning of the story? A, the cat meets an elephant in the backyard. B, the cat meets a dog in the backyard. C, the cat meets a horse in the backyard. What do you think is the correct answer? Who did the cat meet? That's right. The cat met a dog. A dog. So the correct answer is B. Cool? Did you do it? Good job, guys. Okay, move on with the next question. What happened in the climax of the story? That means the plot, the problem. What was the thing that happened during that movie? A, the dog escapes with the human after the fight. B, the dog escapes with the mouse after the fight. Or C, the dog escapes with the cat after the fight. What do you think is the correct answer? It's C, yeah. The dog escapes with the cat after the fight. Okay, guys, one more. What happened at the end of the story? What happened with them at the end of the story? A, the cat and the dog became best friends. B, the dog and the cat became opposite friends. Or C, the cat and the horse became mutual friends. What do you think is the correct answer? That's right, A. The cat and the dog became best friends. If you did this, if you answered all these questions, that meant that you analyzed the video. Can you believe it? You analyzed a video and you answered this in English. That's a good job and that's good progress. So, I think you may have noticed that this video represents friendship, and this cat and this dog overcome all of these problems, and at the end they became best friends. And that represents that real friendships can overcome anything during life. Did you notice that this video was about friendship? No or yes? Cool. And that's the point, because friendships are one of the most important relationships in our lives. And today, we're gonna be talking about that, relationships. So, as you know, I'm going to give you a few words, and also I will teach you how to use that words into sentences. And for that, you will have 2 different grammar constructions, grammar formulas that I'm showing you here. The first one is the simple present formula, and the second one is the present continuous formula. So the simple present is really simple. Subject, you know what the subjects are, right? I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Then you add the verb, and this verb is in present tense. And then you add a complement. For example, I love cats. That's a simple present formula. Then you have the present continuous formula, which is the subject plus the verb to be plus another verb ending with an ing and then the complement. For example, she is studying math. That's a present continuous sentence. So during this class, you will have and you will see how to use these words that I'm about to teach you in the simple present formula and in the present continuous formula. Okay? Are you ready? This is the time for you to have your cell phone or a camera with you so you can see this, take a picture of this, or also in the next you will see all the sentences so you can, at the end of this class, you can write it down in your notebook. Okay? Let's go. First one, simple word. Everyone knows it, you know it, I know it. Friends. Friends from home, friends from your neighborhood, your community, your school, friends. It's a very important word. Two sentences that you can use friends with. For example, first sentence number one, my friends play video games. That's a simple present formula. Second one, my friends are playing video games with me. That's a present continuous sentence. Did you see it? The first one is my friends play video games. That's in present. And then my friends are playing video games with me. You can see the subject, which is my friends. You can see are, which is the verb to be. And you can see playing, which is the verb to be plus ing. And then a complement, video games with me. Okay? Cool. Let's move on with the next one. Siblings. What does sibling mean? Do you know? Do you know what sibling means? It means brother or sisters. Brothers and sisters. How many siblings do you have? I have one sibling. I have a younger brother. He is 4.5 years younger than me. His name is Adrian. So, let's see the sentences that we can use siblings with. First one. My siblings study in the same classroom. Second one. My siblings are studying in the same classroom. Did you see the difference? My siblings study in the same classroom. My siblings are studying in the same classroom. Good? Let's move on, and always remember to take a picture of this so you can write it down and you can see the different formulas I show you before. Move on. Best friends. Best friends are more than just friends. They're your super friends. They're your cool, you hang out with them all the time. You always play with them. You're always playing football or volleyball or basketball or Free Fire or Fortnite, all these games. And also you tell the problems to them. You always trust them the most and you're always taking care of them the most. I have two best friends from school since I was little, since I was 6 years old. I also have other friends, but these are my oldest friends. So let's see how to use best friends with. Carla dances with her best friend at a party. And Carla is dancing at a party with her best friend. See the different formulas again. Carla dances with her best friend. Carla is dancing at a party. Cool? Moving on. Okay, mutual friends. So mutual friends means that you have a friend. There are also friends from other of your friends. Can you understand what I'm saying? So for example, in this sentence, Mike and Sarah are mutual friends of Victor. That means that Victor is friends with Mike and also with Sarah. Okay? So let's see the sentences one more time. Mike and Sarah are mutual friends of Victor. Joy and Erika are mutual friends of Elsie. Do you see it? Let's repeat it one more time. Victor is friends with Mike and with Sarah. So that makes them mutual friends. Elsie is friends from Joy and from Erika. So they are also mutual friends. Cool? Did you get it? Okay, take a picture and then you can write it down in your notebook. Next one, classmates. So classmates are all the people that you are in your classroom with. They're also your friends, but you also have the same particular thing that you're all experiences the same learning process in the same classroom. That makes them classmates. So let's see how we use classmates on sentences. Jerry's classmates eat pizza every Sunday. Jerry's classmates are eating pizza at a restaurant. Do you see it? Jerry's classmates eat pizza every Sunday. That's a simple present. Jerry's classmates are eating pizza at a restaurant. That's present continuous sentence. Cool? Moving on. Friend of a friend. Friend of a friend is that, for example, my best friend, Andres, for example, he's my best friend since I was 6. I'm Elsie. We are best friends, but he has another friend. That's a friend of my friend, okay? I'm gonna repeat it again. So I have my best friend who is Andres, and he has a friend. He is the friend of a friend. So I met him through Andres. So he's a friend of my friend, okay? So let's use it in a sentence. She knows a friend of a friend who lives in Canada. Maria knows a friend of a friend who is living in Canada. Let's see this formulas again. She knows a friend of a friend who lives in Canada. Maria knows a friend of a friend who is living in Canada. Okay? Okay, next one. Bullying. Ooh, this is one that is really important for you to know. Bullying. Bullying is a problem in many schools. You know what? Because that means that bullying is when another person or yourself or your friends are bickering each other or are trying to fight with each other or are trying to bully each other. And that's not cool, guys, because that's not very nice of you. You should not practice bullying. And if your friends are practice bullying or are bullying your other friends or other people, tell them that that's not nice. That's not respecting other people. You're not respecting your classmates or your teacher or your classroom or your school if you're bullying others. So the way I can put it, you can put bullying in a sentence is really simple. Bullying is a problem in many schools. And also, Sophia has been bullied by her classmate. Look how Sophia looks in the picture. Does she look happy? No, she looks sad because her friends are bickering her. Her friends are making fun of her, and that's not nice. I always remember you that you should always practice the value of respect. I'm always telling you this every single class. Respect is key because respecting others means that you're a good person and a nice person, and not just a nice person, but a good citizen in this country. So I'm gonna repeat the sentences one more time. Bullying is a problem in many schools. Sophia has been bullied by her classmates. Okay, so let's repeat. You know the exercise. When I put my finger on my chin, that means that you have to listen to the word. And then when I point at you, that means that it's your time to pronounce the word with me, okay? Let's do it together. Friends. Friends. Good. Next one. Siblings. Siblings. Nice job. Next one. Best friends. Best friends. Great. Next one. Mutual friends. Mutual friends. Good job. Next one. Classmates. Classmates. Nice. Next one. Friend of a friend. Friend of a friend. Yes, last but not least, guys, bullying. Bullying. Cool, so you can take a picture of this. You can just write that down. If you know the word in Spanish, make sure to write it next to your notebook, next to the word. That way it's more easy for you to remember them. But remember all these words because we're going to be practicing a little bit. But I will also want to remind you again about how it's not cool to practice bullying, guys, because bullying is not respecting. And remember that to be a good citizen, you need to respect others, because respecting others means that they are also going to respect you as well. Okay? Cool. So it's game time. So I would like you to test you if you know the concept that we have been discussing through this class. So we are going to be matching some words with some images. Okay? Let's do it. Let's watch the screen. We have different, as you can see, we have different images, we have different words, okay? So let's start with the first one here on top. There's a guy that is kind of making fun of other guy. The kid is not happy and there's other people that are laughing at him. What do you think that is? Are these best friends? Are they best friends? Or are they siblings? What is the kid doing to the other kid? That's right, he's bullying. So I'm gonna put bullying here. Okay? Let's move on to the one that is below. There's two kids here. What do you think they are? It's a girl and a boy. Are they classmates? Or are they mutual friends? What do you think? They're siblings. That's right. So I'm gonna put siblings here. Next one. The one that is below. There's two people here and they are clapping their hands. They're doing high five. What do you think that is? Is that mutual friends? Or is that classmates? What do you think that is? Yes, that's not mutual friends or classmates. That's best friends because they are doing high five. They're happy to be with each other. Okay, let's see this one. There are four people here and they have like school things, school notebooks, they have bags. What do you think that image represents? Is that mutual friends or is that classmates? That's right, that's classmates. That's classmates because they are all having a bag and they have a class, they have notebooks with them. So that means that they all were together in a classroom. And last but not least, these four people, they're having fun, they're being happy. What do you think that is? Mutual friends. Yeah, that's the last one. Mutual friends. Okay, guys, so let's practice again. So let's review the concepts one more time, okay? We have sentences here and we have different images here. The same images that we use for the match, okay? So the first one, we have 6 sentences. First one, my and I hang out every day. What do you think that is? They are friends. So my friends and I hang out every day. Next one. My Maria and I became friends yesterday. Look at the image number 2. What does that mean? Classmates. Yeah, classmates. Third one. Andres and teacher Elsie are... What is the image that is there? I already told you about Andres. So what was Andres? What is Andres in my life? That's right, he's my best friend. So Andres and teacher Elsie are best friends. I keep in touch with my Tevi. Look at image number 4. What does that mean? Yeah, with my sibling. And just so you know, I call my brother Adrian Tevi, but that's only a nickname that I use to him. Number 5. You get to know our Michael. What is the word there? What do you think that is? That's right, our friend of a friend. And last but not least, Gary has been by his classmates. What does image number 6 represents? Bullying, yeah, and if he's bullying, then it means that Gary has been bullying. By his classmates. In this way, I'm not gonna use bullying, I'm also gonna use bullied. Just so you know, bullied. So Gary has been bullied by his classmates. Do you realize that? Instead of using bullying, I use bully because that's the action, that represents the action. Bullied, okay? Okay guys, now that you finished this whole thing, remember that if you didn't do it all, it's okay. You can review the words again, and that way it will be more easy for you at the end of this class. Remember that this class is really about learning and about constantly practicing, because English, the key of English is what? Practicing. So don't worry, don't be like, oh Elsie, I'm so scared, teacher Elsie, I'm so scared. It's fine, you can do it, and I know you can because you have done all this class with me, okay? So let's repeat the words one more time, and I will do it really fast because we have a lot more work to do, okay? So, remind again: friends, siblings, best friends, mutual friends, classmates, friend of a friend, and bullying. Take a picture of this. Friends, siblings, best friends, mutual friends, classmates, friend of a friend, and bullying, okay? Always keep writing them, and always, if you know the word, put it next to it so that way you don't forget it, okay? So, we're gonna do an exit ticket, and for this, we're gonna analyze a paragraph about different friendship terms that we have discovered in this class. So we have this paragraph, and I would like you to read it with me, and then at the end, we will see all the words that we have learned today that are in this paragraph, okay? Cool. So, the paragraph is my best friend. My best friend is Carlos. He is very popular in the school. He's 17 years old. He lives in Veraguas with his parents and siblings. We have been friends since I was 10 years old, and it is kind of complicated because at the beginning, he bullied me. When I forgave him and got to know him better, we became real friends. Carlos always helped me and our mutual friends in everything we need. Friends are very important. You share the good and difficult moments and support each other any way possible. Did you read it with me? Take a picture of it. Cool. So, let's see all the words if we have all the words here in this paragraph, okay? What is the first one? Best friends. That's right, best friends. Then what other word do you see that we learned today? Siblings. That's right, good job, guys. You're doing a wonderful job. What is the next one? We have been friends. Good job. Next one, tell me. Another very important one. Bullied me. Yes, very important as well because they started not being good friends and then they became best friends. What is the next one? Mutual friends. Yes, mutual friends in everything we need. And what is the last one that you see that we learned today? Friends again. Cool. That's all the words we'll learn today, guys. Do you see them? So if you want to learn again, you can read the whole paragraph again at home if you took a picture, and then that way you can pronounce the same thing. You can practice your pronunciation. And if you can translate this paragraph in Spanish, whoa, I will be super proud of you, okay? So we're gonna do a little home activity, and this is really simple because it's an exercise for you, because it's about a friendometer. Friendometer, are you a good friend or a bad friend? Let's see. So you have different questions, and you have yes or no, and each one have different points. The majority of points represent if you're a good friend or a not so good friend. For example, do you celebrate your friend's success? So do you call your friends or text your friends? Do you help your friends? Do a review with yourself. For example, you can put here that you do this, but you don't respect your friend's opinion, but you do call them or text them, but you also help them and you accept your friends the way they are. If you do this, that means that you are a very good friend. But if not, then let's repeat it again and let's review what are the attitudes that you need to change. Okay? Cool. If you do this, guys, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud for everything you have done during this class and all these previous classes. Remember that the practice and the key of English is to practice, so don't be afraid of English. English is a very accessible language for you, and I trust you guys because I know that you're great students. So if you have any questions, please let us know on Instagram and Facebook at Enseña por Panamá or Enseña Ex Panamá. And as always, I wish you the best. Please remember to wash your hands, clean everything, avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth when you're outside, and always wear a mask, okay? So I will see you later, guys. Virtual hug, I love you, and sending love to you, okay? Bye-bye!